The Lightship L1 is a caravan built for EVs. This is a different article than the one I sent you. I hope you didn't double it up because I also saw this. This is crazy.
Okay.
This is pretty cool. It is a trailer, RV, that connects to your electric vehicle and has its own built-in battery and its own built-in drivetrain, and it's capable of significantly decreasing the impact on your EV when pulling a camping trailer.
Oh,
because that's one of the biggest drawbacks of EVs right now, particularly EV trucks and SUVs, where historically people like to use those type of vehicles for to pull recreational vehicles, trailers and RVs and so forth. This is a product called Lightship, and it's the first kind of from the ground up that's going to, in most cases, alleviate any extra consumption on your EV. So with the built-in battery, like if you hook it up to, say, an F-150 Lightning, the F-150 Lightning's range will essentially be the same as if you were towing nothing.
Interesting.
Because of its own built-in battery. Now, I'm going to go a step further and tell you something cool here. Even if you don't have an EV truck, if you attach it to a combustion F-150 or whatever gas-powered vehicle, it will actually improve the range of that truck while towing. So it has benefits for both now. These benefits obviously come at a cost there, Will. Ooh. It's going to get you. It's going to cost over $100,000. Which is more than your F-150 Lightning. Yeah. It depends. I mean, in most cases, unless you overpaid for one. It's extremely aerodynamic, which also comes into play. It pops up to have a higher kind of internal space once you've gotten to your destination. But you can see it's all about aerodynamics when you're traveling. It's due to enter production next year. It's 27 feet long. When the roof is raised, it's 10 feet inside. Now, the weight's going to go up because you got batteries in there. And so when you have it fully loaded, it's going to be 7,500 pounds. The electric lift also has manual override, lets you raise and lower the trailer should you run out of power. The roof and awnings can also be covered with up to 3 kilowatts of solar panels to help charge up the 80 kilowatt hour onboard battery capacity. Lightship says its no compromise battery system can keep the interior's all-electric appliances, multi-burner induction cooktop, and connected features going for a week or more without having to plug in and without having to resort to propane or diesel fuels or a noisy gas-powered generator. Apparently, the idea came to this individual when they were visiting food trucks, noticing how unappetizing it was to smell all the diesel generators keeping these things going. He's like, why can't you do it with the electric? Where's the batteries? We did it for the cars. Let's do it for the RVs. What do you think, Will? Are you getting busy in there?
Yeah, this looks great.
You're getting busy.
This is a great idea.
You're getting busy
It's
in
a
there.
battery pack plus a trailer. And it's all electric. And I like the sunroof. Like solar-powered roof. That's kind of cool. I don't know how long that's going to charge.
If they can manufacture this thing, they're going to have demand for it. Tremendous demand for it. If they can make this thing fast enough. Look at the app over here. You know,
It has an app.
Yeah, you're on the iPad. You're
Of course it does.
I mean, it's basically like a Tesla. It's like a Tesla that you pull. They raised a bunch of money. Why did it say it starts at 125 here? And it said $100,000 up top. Late 2024. Anyway, now it's 125.
Maybe with the tax credit?
That says 118 after tax. This is pricey. It's going to be pricey. Obviously, it's going to be pricey. It's kind of the first of its kind, but...
Hey, is that real? That's real.
I don't know if it's real or render. I'm not
The
sure.
reflections, though.
Well, listen, RTX.
Oh, I know.
RTX on.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Yeah, very cool.
Oh, you really want one. Look at you flipping through. Are you going to get busy in there?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Pre-order now, $500. Let's go.
VW says sorry for child carjacking fiasco and makes safety service free. We actually covered this story, if you recall, Will. It was a situation of an abduction, and then the police officers calling VW saying, hey, the car that the child was abducted in, or the stolen car that has the child in it, has a system in place a safety system in place that should allow us to track its location, its whereabouts. You guys run that system. They call up VW. VW says, yeah, you're not subscribed right now. We can't give you that information. They're like, hey, this is a special case. They're like, yeah, you got to pay to unlock that. And the cops actually did in this case. They end up finding, thank goodness, the vehicle prior to actually needing that. But it was a bad look for VW. You're like, there's a 2-year-old child on board over here. You guys best be just spitting that information out immediately. This is it. Now, when we talked about it the first time, we realized this is an unusual call for your average customer service person. They maybe they haven't been trained on such things. Maybe they will from this point forward. But it looks like VW gets out in front of it and they say, oh, listen, we're going to make this easier for people. It was a 2021 VW Atlas, by the way, that was stolen out of the owner's driveway, which don't even get me started on the stealing of the vehicles. I don't know what's going to need to happen here to slow this thing down. The representative on the phone would not provide a location of the stolen vehicle until the service had been reactivated for $150. The cop is like, dude, we're doing 150 as a 2-year-old missing. We're doing 150? You can imagine how aggravating that would be.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they say now they are sorry. We can't adequately express how truly sorry I am for what the family endured as a mom and an aunt. And you know, they go and read through it. They're like, what happened? He said what? They did what? Volkswagen must and will do better for everyone that trusts our brand and for the law enforcement officials tasked with protecting us, in addition to a full investigation of what went wrong and actions taken to address the failure. We want to make it right for the future. Today, we are setting a new standard for customer peace of mind. As of June 1st, we will make these connected vehicle emergency services free for 5 years as one significant step we can take as a commitment to our owners and their families. Most My 2020 or newer VWs can use connected services apart from My 2020 Passats. From June, owners can sign up for 5 years of free CarNet Safe and Secure, which uses the vehicle's onboard modem to connect to the emergency services via the car's SOS button.
I don't mind this. I think they did right. They did what they could, and very quickly, too. So good on them, VW. Good job.
Yeah. Well, listen, I don't know. 5 years, it sounds great, but I'm just going to go ahead and say in this exact circumstance, you got to talk to your customer service people and say, you're not asking for money in this exact scenario.
Yeah, there should be an override.
There has to be some training now where it's like, no. If the police are calling you and there's an active incident going on, you just unlock this information. We don't talk about $150, especially since the owner is the one inquiring. I understand there could be kind of maybe like a privacy thing, but it's the owner is saying, no, let's go.
Yeah.
Get the info.
I wonder if the victims got anything from it. They're probably not going to buy a VW again.
No, I don't know about that. I mean, VW's trying to make it right, dude.
Yeah.
They're trying to make it right. Any car can get stolen, you know.